Hi guys, we have an exciting topic to discuss today. So today we'll be talking about the most popular programming language used in the industries these days, which is Python. We'll look at what Python programming language is and the top 10 reasons why you should learn Python. We can go ahead and start the session now. Also, before I begin, do subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to never miss an update. So what really is Python programming language? Python is an object-oriented, high-level programming language that supports built-in data structures and dynamic semantics. It supports multiple programming paradigms such as structured, object-oriented, and functional programming. Python is often described as batteries-included language because it has a comprehensive collection of standard libraries. Python supports different modules and packages, which allows program modularity and code reuse. Python was developed by Guido van Rossum, and its implementation started in December 1989. Python 1.0 version was released in the year 1994. Python 2.0 came out in October 2000, while Python 3.0 was released in December 2008. Now that you have got an understanding of the Python programming language, let's now look at the top 10 reasons why you should learn Python. So at number 10, we have ease of use. One of the most common reasons to like Python is that it is quite easy to learn and code. It provides a simple syntax that improves readability and makes it easier to understand. So developers can create any desktop or machine-based application using this language. Python is very versatile and is instrumental in artificial intelligence and machine learning. We will talk about this later in the session. Compared to Java or C++, it has fewer lines of codes. In the example here, we are printing a Hello World program in Java. As you can see, if you have to write a program in Java, you first have to declare the class name along with its scope. Next, using curly braces, you need to pass the main method along with its arguments. And then, using system.out.println method, you can print Hello World. That's quite a tedious task, isn't it? The same task of printing Hello World can be done using just one line of code in Python, as shown here. You can write the print function and pass whatever you want to display inside the brackets, and that will print the output. It is so simple. That is why Python is considered as a high-level language and it's open source. You can just download it from the website and start using it. At 9, we have active community. You need a community to learn new technology, and friends are your best asset when it comes to learning a programming language. Python has large community support. It has an extensive and active community to assist engineers, developers, analysts, and data scientists with expert support in case of programming errors or issues with the software. You can just go ahead and put your queries in the community forum. The community members will address your queries in real quick time. Communities like Stack Overflow also brings many Python experts together to help learners. Python Enhancement Proposals, or PEP, is where the proposals and the improvements are announced. Also, there are a set of recommendations or core values called the Zen of Python, written by Tim Peters, that represents the guiding principles for Python development. Up next at 8, we have portable and extensible. Multiple cross-language operations can be performed effectively because Python is portable and extensible in nature. For example, if the users have a Python code written on Windows and they want to execute on a Mac operating system or Linux operating system or Solaris, they can easily do it without any amendment. They can also run this code on any platform flawlessly and without any interrupt. Due to its extensibility feature, you can integrate other programming languages such as Java, .NET, C, and C++ codes with Python. The components of other programming languages can be used with Python, and thus it can be used to make a cross-platform suitable application too. So it is a really good feature that Python provides. The next reason to learn Python is testing frameworks. Python supports several built-in flawless testing tools and frameworks that help in debugging and speeding up workflows. Some of the tools and frameworks supported by Python are PyTest, Selenium, and Splinter. This is the reason for which every tester tries to use Python-based tools and frameworks to test any application or code or to validate it in an easier manner. PyTest is the most recommended testing framework for functional, integrational, and unit testing. You can run Selenium test scripts using Python programming language to automate various tasks. And Splinter is an open source tool for testing web applications using Python. It lets you automate browser actions such as visiting URLs and interacting with their items. At number 6, we have libraries and packages. Another reason why Python has become so popular in the industry these days is that it has a massive collection of libraries and packages that make your task simple and easy. It has a range of libraries, packages, frameworks, and modules for data manipulation, statistical calculation, web development, machine learning, and data science. Python programmers have developed tons of free and open source libraries that you can use. You can find many of them via Python Package Index, the repository of Python software. Python provides the default package called pip. Anaconda is a third-party Python ecosystem. Other examples include NumPy, SciPy, and Django. Then we have scripting and automation. Python is not just a programming language. It can also be used for writing scripts for automating tasks and workflows without human intervention. The code can be written in the form of scripts and executed later. Further, it is interpreted by the machine and checked for errors at runtime. The machine is used to read and interpret the code. Once the developer checks the code, it can further run or be used several times without any interruption. This allows you to automate a set of certain tasks within a program, or the same code can be used with other applications as well. At number 4, we have web development. Another reason to learn Python is that it makes the web development process so much easier. It provides a wide collection of frameworks that make it easier for developers to develop web applications. Some of the examples are Django, Flask, Pyramid, TurboGears, CherryPy, etc. These frameworks are written in Python, which makes the code a lot faster and stable. The task which used to take hours in PHP can be finished in minutes using Python. Python is also used for web scraping. Django offers many elements of intricate programs such as template design, management panel, signing in, signing up, signing out, URL routing, etc. Once the user establishes the framework, all these features become ready to use. Flask is a microwave framework written in Python. Of all the components that are part of this module, they are all ready to execute in the server context. Pinterest and LinkedIn use Flask. Pyramid offers more attributes than Flask. It will assist users with URL routing and authentication support. TurboGears is a highly recommended and scalable framework that supports features such as authentication, caching, identification, management of sessions, and pluggable applications. Up next at number 3, we have machine learning. The growth of machine learning has been phenomenal in the last 5 years, and it's rapidly changing the world around us. Python is one of the most preferred programming languages for machine learning because of its simple syntax and support for several machine learning libraries. Using different libraries and functions in Python, the system can learn and train itself from past data. Once the system is trained, it can then learn to adjust itself to new inputs. Finally, it can make predictions and perform human-like tasks automatically. At number 2, we have data science. Machine learning and data science go hand in hand. Python is robust, scalable, and provides extensible visualization and graphics options. Hence, it is widely used in data science. Python has libraries such as NumPy for numerical computation of data, Pandas for operations to manipulate data on numerical tables and time series. It also provides SymPy for symbolic computation and SciPy for technical and scientific computations. It has another library called PyBrain, which is sought for Python-based reinforcement learning, artificial intelligence, and neural network library. Scikit-learn is the machine learning library for creating classification, regression, and clustering algorithms. And finally, it provides PyTorch and TensorFlow for deep learning. Finally, coming to the most important and the top reason to learn Python, which is career opportunities and salary. Python language provides a variety of job opportunities and promises a high growth graph with huge salary prospects. It is being used by most of the tech giants. Industry leaders using Python are Amazon, Google, Facebook, IBM, NASA, Netflix, and YouTube. Next, you can see the Google Trends, where I have considered 3 programming languages: Python, Java, and C++. I have compared them for the past 12 months. You can see it clearly on your screens that Python has become a frontrunner in terms of popularity and web search volume. It means people are interested in Python, they want to learn it and use it in their work. You can also check for the YouTube search. There also you will find that Python programming language is the most searched language on YouTube. Now on your screens, you can see the report of PYPL, which is Popularity of Programming Language Index. It is created by analyzing how often language tutorials are searched on Google. It is a leading indicator. The raw data comes from Google Trends. The bar graph depicts that Python is the most popular and widely used programming language across the globe, followed by Java, then JavaScript, and C#. The Popularity of Programming Language Index can help you decide which language to study or which one to use in a new software project. The next graph shows the popularity of Python and Java over the years, starting from 2004 till the current period, which is 2020. Worldwide, Python is the most popular language. Python grew the most in the last 5 years by 19.4%, and Java lost the most by minus 7.2%. Now let's talk about the different career opportunities and the job roles that you can get into if you learn Python language. First, you can become a Python developer, where you will be asked to write and test codes, debug programs, and integrate applications with third-party web services. Second, you can become a web developer. Here, you will be responsible for writing server-side web application logic. Python web developers usually develop back-end components, connect the application with third-party services, and support the front-end developers by integrating their work with the Python application. You can also become a data analyst if you know Python. As a data analyst, you have to gather data from multiple sources using scripts, analyze that data, develop and implement databases, and data collection systems. You can become a data scientist. As a data scientist, you need to understand the challenges in business and come up with the best solutions using modern tools and techniques to analyze, visualize, and build prediction models to make business decisions. Lastly, you can be a machine learning engineer, where you can develop intelligent machines that can learn from vast volumes of data and apply knowledge without human intervention. So there's a lot of scopes if you learn Python. Now let's have a look at the salaries of some of these job roles. So if you become a Python developer, you can earn an average salary of $76,526 per annum in the United States, while in India, you can earn an average of 4,98,000 rupees per annum. Also, if you learn Python and become a data scientist, you can expect an average salary of $113,000 per year in the United States, while in India, you can earn an average of 10,28,000 rupees per annum. Let me now go ahead and call out the 10 reasons for learning Python once again. At number 10, we had ease of use. At number 9, we had active community. At 8, we had the portable and extensible feature of Python. At number 7, we saw the testing frameworks. At 6, we had libraries and packages. Then at 5, we saw scripting and automation followed by web development. Then we had machine learning and data science at number 3 and number 2 respectively. And finally at number 1, we had career opportunities and salary. So that brings us to the end of this session. We hope you found this informative and helpful. If you enjoyed this video, please like and share it, and don't forget to subscribe to the Simplilearn channel. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for more from Simplilearn.
Hi there, if you like this video, subscribe to the Simplilearn YouTube channel and click here to watch similar videos. To nerd up and get certified, click here.